Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges and all my friends. Before, I want to say thank you very much for a chance you given to me. My name is Mayang Telasih, or you can call me Mayang. I'm from SUNAN High School. Today, I want to tell you such a wonderful story with the title SMAS. I bet you guys can't wait to hear the story, right? Okay, without any further ado, myself will walk to a wonderful place with you. Let's start with once upon a time, in a small village, there lived an old woman named Randa. She earned a living by gardening, then selling the plantation crops at the market. The money she earned from selling the plantation crops was enough to cover her daily needs because of what? Yes, because she lives alone. But sometimes there is always a feeling of loneliness that comes over her, so she hopes that a miracle will come to her. Patient, when Randa sat on the bench in the yard, he was Lazinda while muttering, "Oh, if only I had a child, I wouldn't feel lonely like this." Suddenly, the sound of baby crying was heard. Randa looked for the source of the sound until she arrived at the garden. "Is that a baby?" How surprised she was when she saw the figure of baby laying there. "It's the baby! And it's a girl! Oh my, what baby is this? Has anyone lost a baby?" After a short silence, Randa finally carried the baby. "It's really a baby. Oh, don't worry. I will take care of you, and I will name you Mas." Then, Randa finally took care of the baby, and she named her Mas. Timun means fertility, and Mas means precious. So, Mas means a precious hope that is always awake. Like the hands of a clock, time overturned, Mas grew beautifully from the simplicity given by Randa. Not only beautiful, she grew up to be smart and cheerful girl. She even accompanied her mother to the market to help her sell. Every time she went there, she was curious about the things that people often use, namely smartphone. Saying that, Randa had an idea to give her a smartphone for her 13th birthday. In short, when the time comes for Mas to have her birthday, that's when Randa gave the gift to her. Mas happy feeling can be seen from her facial expressions. "I don't know how else I can thank you, Mbok," said Mas, very moved. "Just use it as best as you can do," answered Randa. Then, Mas promised Randa to use the smartphone as well as possible. Days by years had passed. With the smartphone given by Randa, Mas learned many things, especially in making fox. Her persistence in studying made her receive a scholarship to go out of town. Mas was very happy when she received the news, but every life has its challenges. The village where Mas lived is a place where patriarchy is derived, so that women are often underestimated. One day, when Mas was sweeping the living room, she heard Randa's conversation with a neighbor. Chia said to Randa, "John, I heard that your daughter intends to go to college out of town. Why would a woman pursue such a high level of education when she'll end up stuck in the kitchen? Even all she does is only play on her phone. And she will leave you out of town, remember? Isn't it very cruel, leaving the person who took care of her since she was a baby? Hearing that, Timon could only remain silent and went into her room. Meanwhile, Mbok Rondo, behind Bocia's word, definitely did not affect her that of being judged like that. Watch your mouth, Gia. She is my daughter. I'm the one who knows her better, said Mbok Rondo, which made Mbok Gia speechless. At night, Mbok Rondo noticed that Timon had become gloomy. So she asked what happened to her. "Cuk, what's wrong? You're not usually this gloomy." Nothing, but I'm fine. No need to lie. Is this because of what Boccia said earlier? That question finally made Timon sigh and nod. I was just thinking about what's wrong with being a woman, as if women don't have the right to develop, and they're chasing my dream and making me an ungrateful daughter. That sad confession made Mbok Rondo held Timon's shoulder and said, "Dear, it's not your fault. Sometimes the trauma someone goes through makes them want everyone to be like them. I don't ask anything in return from you, because I'm the one who wants you to be here. I also have to let you go when you are ready." After hearing that, Timon couldn't hide her teary eyes anymore. "I promise, Mbok, I will come back and bring happiness to all of us." From then on, Timon must continue work hard and diligently so that she can graduate quickly. 2 years later, Timon must finally graduate and return to her hometown with a lot of hope. She taught many digital skills, especially how to speak in front of the camera, so that the village is open to what is called technological development. So, judges and friends, what can we learn from the story? That's right. Sometimes we can ask everyone to support us, but that's not a reason to give up, but rather a motivation to be better. Like Timon, what he conquered here was not a big scary giant, but the stigma of society that will not believe in change. They are both big and scary, but with optimism, they can beat both of them. Okay, that's the story I can tell you today. Thank you for your nice attention. See you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.